Giving up driving is a decision that most all elderly people wish to put off as long as possible. There's becoming an increasing problem involving accidents with the elderly population who are still driving. Both safety and health specialists are concerned with the accidents of aging adults who are still driving. Because of the normal aging process, many factors must be considered when driving a vehicle. Some of these issues for the elderly are visual capacity, flexibility, medications, and other medical problems that all go along with the aging process. When an elderly person becomes 70 years of age, statistics show they should be re-evaluated to drive. It would be in the best interest and safety of our society to have mandatory testing of our elderly drivers over the age of 70. There are several driving refresher courses an elderly person can take advantage of. Several insurance companies and private driving schools offer improvement programs for the elderly. Many U.S. states impose restrictions on license renewals for the elderly drivers. They realize that highway safety is important and want to keep the elderly and others as safe as possible. According to Roger Cobb, 11 states require older drivers to renew at shorter intervals and make them subject to some re-examination of a qualification. The elderly person's health issues are another reason to have they re-examined to drive. Many older people have medical issues that can affect their driving. Catherine Fitzgerald suggests that more than half of the states have implemented assessment practices to support license requirements for older drivers that are more difficult than requirements for younger drivers. As the person gets older, quick decisions become more difficult and aging can cause reaction time to become slower. Many elderly have problems with their eyes. Many of them have blurred vision. Vision issues can cause the driver to have difficulty to see a pedestrian or other vehicles on the highway. Night driving becomes a challenge to the elderly because of the glare of lights. Some medications the elderly take can also present problems while driving. There are several medical conditions that can limit the ability for the elderly to drive. For example, diabetes or Parkinson's disease can affect driving because of the medication that the person must take for these. If there is significant proof that the elderly have more health issues and disabilities, this should be a strong influence to have mandatory testing when drivers reach a certain age. According to the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, the elderly and teenagers are the two highest groups causing accidents and deaths while driving. David Frum states that drivers over 80 are as likely to crash as new drivers in their teens. Drivers over 85 are twice as likely to crash as teenage drivers. It is stated in the article by Roger Cobb that elderly drivers are increasing in number, and some statistics show that they are more likely to be involved in fatal accidents than all other age groups other than those under 25. An 87-year-old man hit a group of children on a field trip, killing one child and injuring 67 other children and adults. Because of accidents like this, there have been some polls taken to ask elderly citizens to be part of an effort to promote better and safer driving for the elderly. However, the majority of them have refused to participate in this research, and the ones who refused were the ones who had problems driving. Their reason for not wanting to be a part of this research was they didn't want any restrictions placed on their driving. According to Michael Erbach, the issue of elderly citizens operating motor vehicles without additional regulation from the state or federal government has become a major point of contention in legislators across the country. The medical professionals have provided some assistance in helping decide that the elderly need to stop driving. There are some states that require mandatory reporting requirements to the elderly person's physician. Anastasia Niedrich says that changing the driving age range to 20 to 70 with mental fitness tests administered yearly after age 70 to keep your driving privileges would improve the safe driving situation overall and decrease accidents and fatalities according to statistics. These tests would allow an elderly person's physician to have input and express his concern. Some states allow the family member of an elderly person to become involved in the decision of reassuming their driver's license. The family member's input is kept confidential. Both the physician's input and families who get involved are kept private. This will be helpful to reduce the elderly who do not need to be on the highways. There are clear cut rules or policy solutions for what an older driver must know or to do to be safe while driving. The decision to stop driving is generally left to the individual. As our elderly population grows, we will see more elderly drivers each year on our highways. This can be risky for all drivers. To help with reducing accidents involving the elderly, we must place restrictions on license renewals. When a person reaches the age of 70, states should require some form of re-examination when renewing their license. This should include road testing, visual testing, and input from their physician and family. People must realize how aging affects the ability of the elderly to drive. They should take necessary actions to resolve the many issues that can affect everyone.